Happy Monday, everyone! For those of you who are new to this video series, this is in preparation for our November retreat here in Sedona. And if you're not planning on attending the retreat, then this is for you just to activate the codes of creation within your own being. So number 4 today is to create from the present moment. So 2 mistakes that a lot of people make, myself included, is the first mistake is creating from the past. So all the programming, all the patterning, all the wounding that you have from your past, when you move forward to create something in your life, the programming and patterning from the past often has influence and impact on what you're doing in the present. So for example, say you want to go on a trip and you look at your bank account and you say, oh, there's not enough money for me to go on the trip. And then you set your intention. Well, I really want to go on this trip. But if you refer back to what you saw in your bank account a minute ago, that is creating from your past. And so you really want to get centered and just clear all the ideas and all the programming and patterning and wounding that you have from your past. And what is it that you want right now? What is it that is in your heart, in your soul for you to have right now? And disregard what your bank account says, disregard what your belief systems might say. If it's in your heart, if it's in your soul, if it's a desire of your heart and soul, then allow yourself to receive it and stay in the present, stay in this moment right here as you set your intentions for creation. Now, the second mistake that a lot of people make is reaching for the future when they create. So, for example, if you use language like, when I have this, then I'll do this. Or when this happens, then I'll create what I want. Or, then I'll do this or have this or whatever. That's sending your energy out into the future rather than staying present and centered in the moment. And so it takes some mastery, it takes some practice because you really have to observe yourself and what you're doing, but it's totally possible. So instead of reaching for the future, again, staying present in this moment, acting as if you already have it, like we talked about in Codes of Creation, the first video. So just bringing some gratitude in. Thank you that I'm going on this trip. Thank you that I have this car that I need to transport me to my job. Thank you. Whatever it is that you're creating, just being in gratitude that it's here and now, that you're with that creation right now in this very moment. And just staying centered, not allowing any wounding from your past to affect you and taint or, dilute your creations. And look, I'm guilty of this too. I'm still working on this one, okay? Just so you know. You're not alone in this. And then not reaching towards the future. I see a lot of people making that mistake, especially in terms of money, or those of you who are plugged into the whole RV phenomenon, the monetary revalue, like, when the RV happens and when I'm a millionaire, I'm going to do all these things, I'm going to make this impact on the world, or I'm going to create a healing center, whatever it is. And you're totally giving your power away by having that kind of mindset and that kind of attitude. What you want to do instead, if you are called to create a healing center, is start taking action on that. Start being the person who is running up the, heading up the healing center. Be the person who is making the phone calls or meeting with the realtors or, whatever it is. Take that inspired action and act like it's happening now. And I've done this, and then some things aren't in immediate timing. Some things are, aligned for a different time, and we'll talk about that next week in Codes of Creation number 5. It's all about surrendering the timing and the outcome. We're not in charge of that, so we'll talk about that next week. But your action step for this week is to work with your language. When you are stating your intentions, state them from the present. So for example, instead of saying, when I have this extra $100, I'm going to buy the blender, say, now that I have this money, I'm buying the blender. Thank you that I have this blender. Bring it into the present. whatever it is, again, that your heart and soul is desiring, whatever you're feeling drawn to create in your life, bring it in the present, keep it in the present, and use language that reflects that. So instead of, eliminate the word when and replace it with the word now. Okay? Watch your language. That is your inspired action step for this week. Notice what language you use when you set your intentions on creating. Eliminate the word when, replace it with the word now. You can even feel it in your body, at least I can. Instead of saying, when I blah, 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 again, losing my power to the future, when I say now that I have this, it's like this, it just kind of goes into my core. I can feel the centeredness of that. Okay, so I would love, I know a lot of you comment while I'm doing these videos or when you watch the replay, but I would love if you would come back to this video at the end of the week and comment, how did it go for you? What changed because you started using present tense language in your creation process? Did anything change for you because you started to use the word now instead of when? Instead of projecting into the future, you brought it into the present. I'd love if you would come back and share with us and let us know what happened when you changed your languaging. So that's Code of Creation number 4. Thank you guys for being with me this morning. I appreciate your presence here. I appreciate your energy. I can feel it, you guys. I can feel you, interacting and engaging with the energy of this video. I thank you. I appreciate you. Come back next Monday, same time, same station, and we'll talk about Code of Creation number 5, all about surrender. And I will see you then. Much love. Mwah.